So, less than half a bottle of this rum, which to be fair, it's 750 milliliters, so less than half. And 2 cans of cheer wine, and I am... oh god, I'm getting a headache. Am I already getting hungover? That doesn't make any sense. I'm still drinking. Whatever. This is probably going to be my last drink of the night, just so I don't have to pop up another cheer wine. Yeah, I'll do this again later, I suppose. But for right now, this will probably be the last episode. Unless there's like a massive cliffhanger or some shit, and even then I'll probably just play a little bit longer. Righto. Cheers. Some of it spilled down my face. Ah, booze. I have a game to play. Let's see who she's saying good evening to while the fight's on. Oh, it's Dana. Ah, right. That one girl left her mask. Say, I think her name was. Hey, Jill. Blah! That's not a sound that's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. Her white knight came yesterday. She left, and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the cowway. Do you regularly put on things without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyways, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable. Yeah, I heard that. And cool. And comfortable and cool. And really, really cool. Hello! It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Gah! Don't run, you have work to do! I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. This is not a game to play while drunk. The where what now? Nothing, never mind. She seems happy. It's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. So given the amount of money I made, I have a sneaking suspicion something's going to cost me a lot of money in the upcoming future. So pretty much I'm just going to save my money. I'll buy the things she says she wants, but other than that, I'm probably just going to save my money. It's still at $29.60, huh? Oh, right. Shit. What do I need to... Yeah, Base of Titans. Remove that. And get rid of... Oh, no, I like Star Cruisers. And the answer lies within. Why not? Get Every Day is Night. I think I have Will You Remember Me. No, I don't. But it's slow, so that's good. And where do I go from here? Sure. Actually, get rid of that. Why not? Get March of the White Knight. Sure, that'll do. Still in shuffle? No. Shuffle, damn you. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, it's this guy! Hey, Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. He bought some good drinks, I guess. And I like him. Ah, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Large beer or big beer? The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Two. Whoops, shit. Two power deltas, 4 flanger guides, and that's right, 8. Guess so. All mixed. Bam. What? When did I fuck up? 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. Ah, shit, it's age. Damn it. How did age get turned on? I probably turned it on and just didn't remember. Anyways. Bam. Beer. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like first high schoolers with a car.
I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to that shit, I found myself blessing your hellhole with my presence.
You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about?
There's this gal that's performing a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was turning the details of the interview I had with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches.
I see. How was the interview?
Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped.
Like I said, he's to the point, cuts through the bullshit.
We've come a long way in the department of Lilum sex appeal, I tell you.
She was a Lilum, then?
Yeah, one of those new fancy king class Chaya models?
CH1A. I'm gonna say Chaya.
Chaya models! I've heard they're anatomically collected every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you, the guy with the John face.
Poor Jillian. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face?
Yeah, you. Do I know you?
I don't think so, sir.
No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right?
I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. How non-obvious.
Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink.
You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan?
Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed.
Touché.
It's like the PR. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit.
I like this guy. He tells it like it is. He's sleazy, but he tells it like it is. That's a very laconic, I don't know that word, way of summarizing the incident. I'm going to look up laconic. I am probably too drunk to type things into my phone. Laconic. Definition. Yeah, that'll do. Of a person's speech or style of writing using very few words. His laconic reply suggested a lack of interest in the topic. So, curt, brief, concise, tense, succinct, short, pithy, etc. I mean, I guess? Not the word I would have used, though. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached the development stage that the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. Everything is most likely the aftermath of previous protests were... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. What, the original one of, like, the 1900s? All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all of it. Scholarships. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess that even without the scholarship, there would have been a language barrier. Actually, I think a lot of people in Hong Kong speak English purely because it used to be run by England for the longest time. Margaret Thatcher let her go, but then again, she's a horrible witch. Literally, I'm not even kidding. She got rid of a law that required impoverished children to get free milk at school. They called her Margaret Thatcher Milky Snatcher. I am not making that up. She also helped develop soft-serve ice cream. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this Chinese... That's Jill. It's Chinese Idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of.
You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be.
So you know how to speak Chinese?
The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing scholarship student might have a chance.
Why do I feel like you suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when did you say when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese?
Tangerine? Canto what?
When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there's a lot of dialects in the Chinese language. Mandarin and Cantonese are the two most common ones. Personally, I think if you're going to learn one, you should probably go Cantonese. But, whatever. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese. There you go, that's why I said Cantonese. So, just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you're only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. Well, fuck me running, I suppose. I guess I said Cantonese because I'm racist towards Hong Kong, which was British control. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I went to Hong Kong, managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. So he probably learned Cantonese. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve a Mars blast too, right? That baffles me. Nothing against the Chinese, but 2 different dialects as your major language? Really? I suppose as Canadian I can't say much. I don't really know much French, but French and English are, strictly speaking, official languages of Canada. Still, though, it's weird. It's very, very weird. Serve a Mars Blast. Sure, on it. What's a Mars Blast? Big Mars Blast? I'm gonna assume he wants a big Mars Blast. That would be 12, 2, 8... No, I literally can't make a big Mars Blast. Whatever. Makes it easier on me, I suppose. And 4 of these. All blended. Have at it. There's the blend. Have your Mars Blast.
Alright, I guess I'll believe your story.
What story? That I have a scholarship? Or had a scholarship, I suppose.
Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday.
You had like 3 drinks. I'm not even wasted, and I've had more than you had yesterday.
So there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law?
Not that I can recall. Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so.
Oh good, fuck those sons of bitches.
I like this guy. Like I said, difference of opinion, but he cuts through the bullshit.
What did I tell you?
How they wanted unreasonable stuff, like how they felt they had more power than you do, all that.
Oh yeah, I recall something like that, but then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and the racial slurs in German.
No, we didn't get to that. You want to elaborate? Racial slurs in what?
But let me tell you something, there are people worse than your investors.
Who?
Your clients.
Excuse me?
Your readers! If you think clients are always right, you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is.
Yeah. Customer is not always right, ladies and gentlemen.
We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. If you can sell the shittiest of stuff to people, and people will buy it, you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about an animal in an article, cougars in nearby forests. Did they really think you were talking about older women seeking young guys that were just hanging out in a forest? That would be very weird. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings.
Fuck them! They're not hanging out in forests! I know that was a joke. It's such a good joke, but at the same time, my drunk mind is telling me, fuck those 40-year-old women. And where's Betty? I want to hug Betty. She's the greatest. Betty and I need friends like Betty. I hope when I get an actual career, I meet someone like Betty. And I just have her over, we can play Street Fighter and such. She would be fantastic. Again, I would never date Betty. I have no romantic interest in Betty. She is too different from me opinion-wise. But oh my god, I would be friends with her in a heartbeat. She's the greatest. Just get drunk and hug each other. So nice. Me and Betty. Please, yes, and thank you. She would be the best friend. Sorry, I'm happy even thinking about it. Anyways. 5 more minutes and I'm done.
Having picnic parties in the same fort.
Oh. That's funny. Well done. I love this game. You're not better than Okage. Just for nostalgia's sake, but you're in my top 5 favorite game, probably top 3 of them, being perfectly honest, favorite games. Just because the characters and writing is so good, and it's all about characters and story for me. Although there isn't really much of a story other than you're a bartender. Characters are very nice. We'll say top 3. What would my second favorite game be? Undertale leaps to mind. Ratchet and Clank, Dark Souls, one of those. There's my top 5. Okage, this game, Ratchet and Clank, Dark Souls, and Undertale. Not in that particular order except for Okage.
We're having picnic parties in the same forest. I thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by it.
I like this guy. This guy's great. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're all out for blood.
I know what you mean, Donovan.
You can't win. You will always offend somebody.
Donovan, kindred spirit, fellow human. I love you and your mustache and your bald head and your untied tie? I assume that's an untied tie. It might be suspenders, I guess, but I assume it's an untied tie.
And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted.
I know, right?
They relish the thought of ganging up against somebody.
People do get offended because they have nothing better to do.
And those hypersensitive bastards.
I shouldn't say that about her. I'm not gonna say who I was thinking of. Just let it go.
All your clients, they're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at a mirror.
Sure, let's go with that. I agree. A true newspaper should be completely unbiased. And if you're angry at the unbiased news source, which this guy sounds like, well, obviously everyone has bias. If you're angry at the paper for reporting the facts, it's thoroughly pointless. It's just a waste of energy. But people look for things to be offended about. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. It's not like he's totally wrong. Thank you. Hearing from him is kind of... I like this guy. Again, we don't see eye to eye, but, you know, he makes a good point.
Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work.
Really?
I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already.
Something delayed the interview.
The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns is a meek little girl.
Oh, no. Not Jill? No, I'm Jill. I can't remember her name.
Kim! Was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead.
Negotiate? Oh, this is killing my throat. Did you have to pay or something?
Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page.
I see.
Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up.
He'll probably want it big. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. Well, no, if he wants to wake up. Bitter. Sunshine? Optional. We'll give him a big sunshine cloud. I'll make it non-alcoholic. On the rocks and blended. Here.
Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal justice warriors.
This guy and me. We would get along like a house on fire. Not like Betty. Oh my god, I love Betty so much. I need a friend like Betty. I have a best friend. She's great and all. Oh my god. Betty and me, I would never not want to hang out with Betty. Betty is just so good. And again, Betty and I don't see eye to eye, but she's so like me. I would just love hanging out with Betty. I just need a Betty in my life. Any Bettys on YouTube? Look me up. SoCal Justice Warriors. Right. Who? SoCal Justice... I know I'm at 20 minutes, and I said I won't drink anymore, and I'm definitely not going to drink anymore, because that would mean getting more cheer wine. I'm going to play until it lets me save. So that's just going to be this episode.
SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia-stroke vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits.
What? Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tan folks with big blunt objects, yeah. I have no idea what they're talking about.
They're an interesting group, you know.
They only accept people born or raised in South California to go through hellish training on a daily basis? Huh? They have to. No normal person can run in swimsuits in this cold weather. Well, touche. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive, too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger-happy against defamation. You gotta be able to accept defamation. If you can't defend yourself against defamation, there's probably a problem with your organization. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. I assume he means their dicks. And they're still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it, watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries is more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock with bag of batteries audience somewhere, though. Well, I'm out. Yeah, it's called porn, Jill. Thank you, please come again. Yeah. That was tiring. I like him. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Oh, dear. Jillian finds this hilarious. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not a precisely common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served Valkyrie in Valhalla. That is kind of funny. I didn't clue into it earlier either. I'm not as enamored with it as Jillian here, but you know. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? She'll probably be back. I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Ah, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will, even if there's no God or Buddha. You can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Ah, there's Dorothy. I'm not doing the voice. Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon. And are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit, then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic Jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? It sounds like Vic Jammers block helmets, but not ordinary eyes. Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? Yes. But I mean, the ones where clothes are the only thing you see and the other person's invisible? No. Come again? There are people out there with a fetish for invisible people. That's very weird. I have $4,000? Jesus, I only gave the guy like 3 drinks. 2, I think. You only see a few articles of clothing floating about. That's an insanely dumb fetish. I was trying to find something. As far as kink shaming goes, I don't like kink shaming, but I will complain about your kink, and you need to be prepared to defend it. If you're not prepared to defend your kink, there's a problem with your kink, alright? You gotta be able to defend your kink. From just a little bit of scrutiny. Not shaming, per se, but scrutiny. Gotta be able to defend it. Trying to find something that'll let me cater that fetish. Yeah, I bet you were. But my contact misunderstood my request. Or he scammed you. I asked him to bring me something to make me invisible. And he did, but I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Yeah, now that you mention it, her invisibility would apply beyond her skin with the whatever. Oh well, work something out. Maybe I'll get a nanocam module. Nanocam? Haven't you heard of nanocam? No. They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric out of other material, any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change color of clothes or walls or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a model that makes them almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last time I checked. Almost? The human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. And we, Lilum, see things differently, as an ineffective... So it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now then. You know what? I'm just going to pause the music. I like the silence. Now then, what were you talking to yourself about again? Nothing important. What are you having? Sorry, I just saw the TV and you know who was in it. I'm going to change the channel. Go back if you missed it like I did, but what's-her-face? Anna was in the TV again. I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. This is going to be a long episode, I can already tell. Now I'm being texted by my mother. She just called me, for God's sake. Put it on ice. Nope. It needs to be aged, actually. Three of these, and 3 of these. Mixed. Piano woman, have at it. What did my mom say? She sent me a Calvin and Hobbes comic. God, I love Calvin. I have the complete series. I should read those again. Calvin and Hobbes is rad. Calvin and Hobbes. So good. Such a good comic. I miss it. It ended the same year I was born. Well, it ended January 1st, 1995. Or was it 96? I think it was 95. No, it couldn't have been 95. Because there wasn't one the year I was born. It was 95. Because that's the same year Far Side ended. And I have the complete Far Side, too. God, those comics are so good. Sorry, I'm distracted. One piano woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, hold on. How's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Took you quite a while to cash that in. I think this was Wednesday. Can't believe I still remember that. Why wouldn't I? That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Oh yeah, deal. I miss those two, especially Betty. Oh, Betty, please, be real. Be my friend. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so this really isn't a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. I wasn't talking to myself. I was talking to you. Oh, wait. Dana said again. Got it. Hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'd be amazed how many friends I have like that. Or had, I guess. I'm not going to say her name, but she's not in... Well, I'm leaving Radford in a couple of weeks. I'm graduating. But she's not in Radford anymore. But, yeah, our entire friendship used to be based around the fact that I would... I guess it was back when I had my Wii U here. God, I have a Wii U. That just occurred to me. I also have a Switch. I might record a few things off the Wii U once I'm back home and have my Wii U. Right now, the only thing from my Switch I'm recording is Xenoblades. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I do not. Shockingly. I think I'll pass. I've already had a cat that does... Sure. Do you pay him to finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible? Fine, because there's a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. I like how everyone calls him John. Didn't see her last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What'd you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him at every once in a while. Same with mine. My past is weird. I share stories from my past, but overall, my past is fucking weird. Nebulous. Heard so much random stuff it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell he's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really necessary, and it's not a pain to think... And it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but... Never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, she put it on, now she's stuck. Oh, yeah, randomly putting on stuff. I want to save the game. It's been 30 minutes. I'm probably... That's the thing, I'm afraid to end the episode because I don't know how long it'll go. Whatever. You find this problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. Fair enough. Dorothy's alright, I guess. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Aren't you a lady of the evening? Yeah, but usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Probably not. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Ah, that guy. Really? Yeah, wait. If he spent all day pretending to be his daughter, he came to the bar, though. I go to his house 11 a.m., dressed as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. Good. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely it'll happen. Ah, Dorothy. I like Dorothy. She has a story. She's a regular. This game is really, really good. 3 years? Yeah, one day, a year for 3 years in a row now. God, this game is very good. The characters and storytelling is fantastic. I can't say much for the gameplay. It's really just clicking and dragging over the drink, isn't it? It's not like I'm making any choices. It's all narrative-based, and occasionally they have me make a drink. Usually that's narrative-based. But it's such a good story. I love the characters. And they all have their own stories. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Oh. Poor guy. I can't even remember his name is the problem. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Jill, it was yesterday. How do you not remember this? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Poor guy. Oh. Yep. I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. You're kind of cute, I guess. The fact that you're a whore is a bit of a turnoff, but, you know, I'm sorry, lady of the evening is a bit of a turnoff. Working girl, that's what I'm calling her. The fact that you're a working girl is a bit of a turnoff, but, you know, other than that, you're kind of cute. I like red on white, and that's what you've got going on. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. Please, just let me end the episode. Moonblast. 6 of you. Thank goodness it keeps track, otherwise I would not be able to count. On the rocks, and blended. This game's really, really good. I highly recommend everyone get it. Although if you're watching this, I mean, you're probably already seeing the story, and you're only playing it for the story. Stop! I don't want to say stop watching my videos. Fuck you, just get the game. It's really good. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. That's weird. Don't know about interesting. I'm going to turn the music back on. Sure. It tastes a bit like sugared down in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. Funny. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Touché. Not at all. Anyways, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Does she look like a kid? She looks young, don't get me wrong. She definitely looks like, 18. Yes and no. How does that make sense? Out of factory look like kids because their development needs to be as close to human as possible. Apparently I hit the scroll wheel. Then you look like babies outside of the factory? Nope, every fresh DF72 looks 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade. Once a DF72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Ah, I see. Sorry, I just thought that some that don't go for it. If all DFC72s work as sex robots, does that mean the ones that don't get the upgrade cater to pedophiles? Will you go through with it? She already looks like she's 18! I don't know, right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work? Oh, well they're not all hookers then. So I have an advantage, and I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on normal nights is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I don't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? Yeah, probably not. I imagine there's a certain amount... I really have to pee! mean, maybe I'll go with it if I have to decide to retire or something, but right now I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Suddenly, Kano from Mortal Kombat walked in! I'm sorry, it's Jamie. Good evening, Gil. Jill and Gillian. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you'll hear a cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. Does that mean his butt? I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. It's supposed to be polite of me to reject. Sure, let me take you on your offer. Hey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, the girl puts me on edge with the way she dresses people. Alright, let me get your orders. Big sunshine cloud. Press next after the first mix. Yeah, I got it. Jeez, man. Sunshine cloud. Big sunshine cloud. So 4 of these. 4 of these. And sure, I'll throw some of this in. And on the rocks and blended. There you go. Slot 2. Tastes like old chocolate milk with good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel, too. I want to try it, Sunshine Cloud. And a gut punch. Sure. Gut punch. Whoops. Give him a little bit of alcohol. Aged and mixed. There you go. Here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. Thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something private? Give me a price list. I have a convenient card with updated fees. I give you a discount if you pay for a room or invite me to dinner. Do I actually have to give you dinner, or is it just the invite? No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that DFC-72 lines leave tracking nanomachines on other persons after, well, after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yeah. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. She's very fond of this yes but no answer. Care to explain? We do have tracking. Good lord, this has gone 40 minutes at least. We have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. Or when we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can... Oh, interesting. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Their partner ends up spending honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking mechanism were still being released, I'd have to command their tenacity, to be honest. Good for you? There's also the urban myth that nanomachines help improve performance. That's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you to the meanie. Thank you, please come again. That girl is something else, not quite. She's so earnest about what she does, it's kind of hard not to root for her. That's true, she owns the whole lady of the evening thing. Or working girl, rather. She has no qualms about anything whatsoever that she becomes a problem from time to time. I really have to pee. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna take my girl. I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize for taking time for your break. Please, you are so... Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. It's no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast with Gil and the one serving you. Anyways, you need something? Can you make a Mars blast? That I can. Mars blast. Mars. Better not give him any other kind of blast trick by accident. Yeah, sure. Ah, I see. Wow. All of the M's are blasts, eh? Whatever. Mars blast. 6 Bronsons. 1 Power Delta. 4 Flangerides. Almost fucked up. 2 of those. Is that alright? All blended. I so have to pee, and I can... That's the thing. I can do it without taking off my headphones, but at the same time, I don't want to pee on recording. That'd be weird. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like the war. You've been to war? Oh my god, I don't want to hear your story, man. I want to pee. Life's a war we fight every day, Jill, so you haven't been to war. Not an official one. There's something I've been wondering about. What could that be? How professional is this assassin to be so polite and pleasant to be around? By asking your line of work, you don't have to bring in thanks a lot. So he's an assassin. I've wondered how he can be some calm. Are you worried, police? First of all, I try and keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble or raise suspicion. And finally, I think your boss freezing my about all his wings. My boss? Assume what she does, I feel safe here. She care if things have went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if you're just sad. You wouldn't happen to know if she got a mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost the original one fighting cyborg wrestler that got her. It's just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left to a mystery. She believes she might have started the rumors herself. That's believable, because she's her. Maybe we'll see her in action one day. You showed it's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off, and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. All right. Thank Christ. 40 minutes, so I could have made this 2 episodes. That'll be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. It appears to be me, my boss, Jillian, and someone else. I missed it. Oh, me, my boss, Jillian, and someone I don't think I've met yet. Oh, no, that's the Valkyrie. Anyways, talk to you later. Shooting our show. See you around, ass clowns.